Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm oddfud. This video is about the first step that you need to do before you start writing. This month is National Novel Writing Month. That happens every November, and this November is the first November in several years that I'm not doing that. I'm not trying to write 50,000 words. I'm not writing every day 1,667 words. I'm not trying to finish a novel. What I'm trying to do this month is to do a lot of prep, a lot of outlining, and I wanted to share the journey with you. So I'm actually right now prepping a couple of different books, and rather than sharing like all the different minutiae of that, I'm going to tell you all the steps that I have done in the past as I go through it. So the first step is pretty easy. The first step is you have to live. So make sure that you're ready and you've lived enough life in order to write something. And that doesn't mean you have to be a certain age. So a lot of people say to write what you know. That's not just advice. It's a good idea to write what you know, but it's also kind of just a fact. It just is what happens when you write, and when you are a writer and you write what you know. And that's what makes writing flow. That's what makes writing good. And I'm sure there's lots of people out there that write what they don't know and they have their kind of success, but I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about how people like me, because that's all I know, write. And I try to write a character that is not really fully developed in my head, not really based on anything or anyone I know or any kind of ideas that I've had or anything that I've imagined up. It's really, really hard. I actually would say that it's impossible. I am writing a character that's very similar to someone I know, or someone who's been described to me, or even someone that I've imagined in my head, because the life that you live inside of your head is still a life that you are living. Then the writing just flows so easily, and I can, whenever I get to any scenes that they're in, chapters that they're in, it just flows so easily. So obviously, if you write fiction, especially fantastical fiction, anything out of the norm, sci-fi, fantasy, um, anything that's outside of the realm of realistic fiction, then of course you can't only write things that you know. You're still going to make things up. And obviously you're not, if you're writing fiction at all, like you're not writing the news, you're writing a story. So obviously you can't only write what you know, but in every story there's character and people and themes and heart and uh, things that can relate back to your life and things that you've lived. The emotions that you feel as you go through life are the most important thing that is going to add to your writing more than anything else. If you're anything like me, there's a lot of things that there's a lot of life that you live inside of your head, like I said. Sometimes it's conversations that you rehash, things that you think, like, if only things were like this, what if I had said that? You ponder about, things you envision, uh, things that you prepare for, things that you prepare for even if they have very little chance of happening to you. Those things are all life that you've lived, even though it's only happened internally. That all still counts. I'm not saying you have to go out and like experience like the coal mines or something. Just living and having your brain work, that's all part of it. So obviously you cannot write what you know if you don't know anything. So go start feeling stuff, start imagining stuff, start understanding other people, start doing things that are hard. If you feel like you're not quite ready to write yet, that's okay. Maybe you need to go out and feel a little bit more or experience a little bit more. No matter how old you are, you do not miss your chance on writing. Every second that you live, you have more to give into your writing, and writing is a gift, and that's how you should treat it. So speaking of living, I just did a whole month of living on my other channel, Sea Monster YK. I have that channel with my husband. We did Vlogtober for the first time, so we have a full month of vlogs where we talk about what we did and what we experienced and what we felt. So if you are interested in seeing more about that, and if you want to hear more about us being married high school sweethearts, if you want to learn more about us trying to make it as artists, then you can subscribe to that channel and we would appreciate it so much. We're trying to make it to 50 subscribers. We're still a very new channel and we're trying to make it to 50 subscribers so that we can start doing live streams on that channel. Give us a subscribe or watch some of our videos and give them some likes so YouTube can start spreading it around to other people. And please subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. If you want to know more about my journey to becoming a writer, not only am I going to share this month of the steps that I take to prepare myself in order to write a novel, I will also share anything that happens to me in the future. On the horizon, I have lots of things: editing my books myself, finding editors, finding agents, finding publishers, getting published one day maybe. Even if they're in the far distant future, I still will share it with you when it happens. So please subscribe, give this video a like if you've made it this far. Ring the bell to be notified if you want to hear the rest of the steps that I have of an all-prep NaNoWrimo the oddfud way. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!